Hello there and welcome. This is a video of Diablo 4 first impressions. I managed to get my hands on it and try to level up two characters, the Necromancer and the Sorcerer. Now, a lot of people had doubts if Diablo 4 will be good or not because of the Blizzard's past releases, but so far so good. Also, this video will contain no story spoilers, so you're safe to watch it. I started off with the Necromancer because Necromancer is the best for when you're not invited to parties just like I am, because you can just throw your own. Right off the bat I saw that the camera is pretty close, but you get used to it really fast, so that's not a problem. Also, what I noticed is that everything seems very fluid from the beginning, and the feeling is great, especially when you summon your first little skeleton friends. It's really good. This is a Diablo game, so there's a lot of butchering of your enemies. So if you're not a fan of butchering your enemies, you can always go play Golem, for example. Speaking of butchering, you can go to the dungeons at a very low level, practically after the first introductory area. And let me tell you something, if you manage to get across Butcher in the dungeon at a low level, then all I can say to you is good luck. You'll need it. But once you get into the flow and you level up your character, the combat is so satisfying. It's really hard to describe. You just have to, see it on your own because it is so good. Blowing up corpses with the Necromancer is really satisfying, although it's kinda sad that you have to use Corpse Explosion for every build of the Necromancer if you want to play it effectively. But, maybe they'll fix that in future patches, but for now it's actually really satisfying to blow up the corpses. I did try to play the Sorcerer after, and it was an equally good leveling experience, even though it was quite different. So that's good, because you can choose the class you want for your playstyle, although if you like the Crusader or the Paladin, you will be kinda disappointed because none of those classes are present at the moment. I'm sure they'll add them with DLCs later on, because why wouldn't they, right? So how do you level up in the game? Well, the world is huge and you can decide to tackle it however you want it. One time I decided I will go to the dungeon and level up that way and get some aspects along with it, but what happened was I ended up doing everything else. I just ended up doing the world events, and then I got too much loot, had to go back to town, then I went to pick some herbs to make some elixirs and so on. And I arrived at the dungeon like 1 hour later, so you can really get lost in the world. I really like the progression, not just in the sense of getting more powerful items, but also in the sense of leveling up, because as you gain skills you really feel as if you're becoming more powerful. Of course, if you don't like items you get, you can always sell them or salvage them for materials which you will need in order to craft aspects on your weapons and armor. Don't worry though, items are in abundance and you can always go and farm some monsters for them. There's also a new currency called Murmuring Obols, and you can exchange them at this Purveyor of Curiosities. They're very easy to come by and you can exchange them for gear, and it has a chance to get a legendary. I was just about to call this lady a scammer when this happened.
It seems your prayers have been answered.
They definitely have been. And right after that, yeah. Pretty sweet gear that lady gave me for not a lot of work, eh? There is one thing that may rub some people the wrong way, and that is the in-game shop seen right here on the screen. You can buy some cosmetics here, you can buy add-ons, and you pay them with platinum currency, which you have to purchase separately. Now, this goes up to quite some dollars, but if you don't want to buy them, you don't need to. Platinum scene here. Now I'm not gonna use it, but to each their own. So the first impressions are really good. Blizzard did it this time and I think we can all be happy for that. The music is great, the story is great. So far as I played it, all I really did was run around in the dungeons and did world events for murmuring obols, so I can get more legendaries. But yeah, overall the game is really good, definitely worth playing, it's a real Diablo experience. I'm gonna leave you with some gameplay with my live commentary. If you liked the video, like, subscribe, comment down below. I'll do a review probably sometime next week. Until next time, be good to yourself and others. Goblin out. Ah, yes, thank you, hero, for murdering the whole village. Now just silence the ones tolling the bell, whoever that is. You're gonna find out soon enough who's making the ruckus at this ungodly hour. Ooh, a healing well. I don't need it right now. The time of... Oh, it's a succubus? The Gala. Ah, the Gala. You're not gonna live long. You're not gonna live long enough to tell the tale. Oh, you brought your sisters. Well, maybe you will live long enough to tell the tale, I don't know. You're all higher level than I am, so... There's a chance I'll need my necromancer to resurrect me. Ah, the Gala. You gone. You gone. Kozira is level 20, and then Torvala is 19. I always forget to cast my Hydra. Should probably do it soon. Oh. Pick up the healing potions. Teleport. Ooh, that was close. But not close enough. Ah, there you go. Remember to do the Hydra, huh? It's like I have Alzheimer's and I forget to do it. I swear I don't, okay? Torvala almost dead. Oh, immune? What do you mean immune? Hydra, let's go. Just gonna pick up the potions while you do all the work. Torvala's dead. Rip in pieces. Oh, of course you do this now. It's not gonna help you. I like how they explode. That's a good enchantment. Just you and me now. You're not gonna tempt me, succubus. Aha. Done and done. That wasn't hard at all. I did Dark Souls no death runs. I mean, you know. There you go. The quest is done. I'm done for a while, I think. Gonna go back to town, equip something. Try to get the lady to give me legendaries at Murmuring Obols. Probably not gonna happen though.